Hey Brian, what's it like trying to face Tom Brady, who as Coach Rule just said, is one of the fastest in getting the ball out, um, one of the fastest quarterbacks to get the ball out. How hard is that to defend him? Does it make it for a defensive end?
It's very hard. Really annoying, to be honest. And he gets the ball out so fast. I mean, I pretty much do my best move, and if the ball's out, I ain't gonna say it's a waste of a rep, but it kind of sucks, you know. But yeah, he's very good at what he does, but it's annoying.
Steven Toronto and then Jalen Gilkey.
Brian, I remember at your introductory press conference when you were a rookie, I think one of the first things you said was that the number one quarterback you wanted to sack was Tom Brady. As a young player in the league, a lot of guys in your position have watched Tom Brady growing up and have a certain image of him in their head. What does it take to not be afraid of Tom Brady and be willing to kind of stare the devil in the eye and go toe to toe with him?
It takes some confidence, honestly. But yeah, that was one of my number one goals was to sack Tom Brady, and I got another year of two chances to do it. So let's pretty much get that done. But yeah, it takes confidence because he is the GOAT, and he is really good at his job is getting the ball out very fast. So I mean, it takes a lot of confidence, and it's a lot of it takes a lot of I want to say it takes a lot of effort because you can really get down on yourself when he gets the ball out so fast and not rush as hard as you usually would. But I'd say it takes those two things really to get there.
Brian, man, having probably the best year of your career so far, most tackles for loss, tied for the most sacks you've had so far in your 3-year career. What's clicking for you, in your opinion, and a couple games left? Do you have any goals that you're still trying to reach for the rest of the season?
Yeah, I'm always have goals to the season's over with, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just playing inside the defense. I'm doing what I'm told, and I'm making the plays that come my way. And there's a lot of opportunities that I missed, of course, but I'm doing the most that I can so far. I'm not satisfied, but I'm all right where I'm at right now. But yeah, I still do have some goals that I want to reach by the end of the season. I got 3 more games to do it, so.
You want to touch on any of those goals, or are you good?
Nah, I ain't gonna touch on 'em.
All right, cool.
Chris Jenkins, followed by Mike Salate.
Hey, Ron, I know you're on the defensive side, but Coach has told us that that 4th-and-1 play in the first quarter and up in Buffalo, he stood in front of the team and dressed, saying that was his bad basically. And I just wanted to hear from you, what kind of impression or how does that resonate with you about him doing something like that?
It means a lot for him to tell us, for him to tell the whole team that he messed up a decision in that game that probably turned it around. I guess for him to take that accountability, it means a lot, and it shows that he's not too good to notice and also talk about his mistakes. So I mean, so if nobody else on the team, nobody else on the staff should be embarrassed or too good to say what they messed up. So that just shows character in my opinion.
Hey, Brian. Mike Solarte here, Spectre News 1. I'll wave at you so you can see where I'm at. Tampa Bay, coming off of that shutout loss to New Orleans, they also suffered a lot of injuries, difficulty in preparing for a team that may be down some of its, marquee names and having to face, their backups, their understudies, and with what Coach described as a pretty jelly-like offense because they can morph into a lot of different looks and a lot of different options.
I ain't really hear the question.
What's the challenge in facing guys that you may not see as often as Leonard Fournette or Godwin or that?
Okay, yeah. Mainly, I mean, it'll be different, probably different tendencies and different game plan because they don't have the guys that you just said, like Godwin and Fournette. So, I mean, it'll probably be a slightly different game plan, but it's still going to be a tough challenge because there's no way Brady's going to want to get shut out twice. So they're definitely going to come up with something to get their offense going after the performance they just put out a couple nights ago.
Joe Person.
Hey, Brian, good to see you. On your comment or response about Matt and taking responsibility, has it taken some getting used to? I mean, he's a guy that will often explain, through the press, like what happened during a play. He says he's not really being critical of a player; he's just critiquing a play. Has that sort of direct approach taken some getting used to for veterans who might feel like they're getting called out?
No, I wouldn't say that. I mean, I pretty much see guys, they don't take it to heart. I mean, I feel like we know whatever if he calls you out, like I know it's coming from a place of love. I don't think he's trying to really bash anybody or tear anybody down. Like even in our meeting, I was called out for not picking up that fumble, and I mean, it's just what it is. Like I'm not gonna take it to heart. I'm not gonna think he's attacking me and nothing like that because I should have picked up the fumble. You feel me? So it's just criticism, constructive criticism, and you just got to take it with a grain of salt and listen to it.
All right, Jonathan, followed by Sharon.
Hey, Brian. Where do you feel like the losses are weighing on the players, or do you feel like they see some sliver of hope?
I see these players. I see our players as taking every week as another opportunity. To be quite honest, I don't really see anybody like all slouched over coming into the building looking with a sad face, long face. I don't see any of that. I see everything as a new opportunity, and I feel like we have a great opportunity going against Tom Brady and this high-powered offense, and to really make a statement. Even though it's the last 3 games, we can still take this stretch and do something special with it.
Hey, Brian, I know that everybody knows how great Tom Brady is, but what is it that sets him apart and makes him so good? His
competitive nature. I don't know how old Tom Brady is now, but I never thought I'd see him run this much this late in his career. And it's just his competitive spirit coming out. Like I would never think that he would run as much as he's been running. And like whenever he does run, he gets fired up if you see his face. But his competitive nature sets him apart from a lot of other players, to be honest, in my opinion.